guys, welcome to I'm Not Racist, My Friend's Back.
What up?
We got my homie Stef here.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Yes, girl. Okay, so we met because we worked together on a commercial.
And fell deeply in love.
Yes, we did.
Sorry.
You guys look good in that commercial too, let me just say.
Thank you. We specialize in stretchy pants and
True.
big buns.
Very true. Very true. Do you want to tell people what you do just real quick? You don't have to go into it deep.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Stef Corgel. I'm a fitness model and a strength and conditioning coach. And I just go throughout life not knowing what the hell I'm doing most of the time, but
Look at them arms.
cheers.
Look at them arms.
It's Flex Friday, y'all.
Yeah, get it.
I'm sorry, we have a no Python policy.
Oh my God.
I'm out.
Yeah, you out for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna show our commercial because I feel like, why not?
Yeah.
It's cute. Okay.
You guys look epic in this too.
And it plays a lot too. So I'm like,
hair.
sick.
Skechers Go Wild pants.
Wow.
Made with the cotton soft feel of Skechers Go Flex fabric. These full-length
I want those.
stretch pants are breathable, have a double-layer mid-rise waistband, and 4 exterior pockets.
Destiny Green,
Skechers
there
Go
she
Wild
is.
pants, made to fit every body.
Yay.
Ooh, that looks like a delicious stretch right now. My hips are so tight.
Girl, I need to stretch. Seriously.
She's like, that's not just acting. Like, I need to do that. That's
Yeah.
real life, guys.
For
You
real.
get the stretchy pants, and then you can stretch more often, and it's better for your health, guys. Come on.
So you're with an agency?
Sipping alcohol, prioritizing the alcohol over the
No,
questions.
you got it, girl. Do you?
I'm with Sports and Lifestyle Unlimited. I've been modeling for 10 years,
Damn.
11 years. Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
God, yeah.
So have you always been fitness modeling or what?
Only fitness. So they've tried to push lifestyle on me
Yeah.
so many times. And I don't lift my arms and I have biceps. I have since I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
Lifestyle and fashion is not ever going to work for me.
Yeah.
And I'm really okay with that. 'Cause I
Yeah.
like to move around. I like to do stunts. And yeah, I'll save the high fash for you.
Yeah,
girl.
girl.
Yeah.
It's intense, but yeah. I feel like it takes a certain type of person to be a fitness trainer or a fitness model because that shit is intense.
Court did one little pre-tape audition, and she was a little.
Wow.
She's like, I don't know if I can do this.
Well, okay, so let me just say this. All right, let me just say this. So, okay, obviously I'm a plus size model, but for certain things, you just can't work out too much because you have to look a certain way. You have to fit the samples. So I do work out, but it's not like weightlifting and like a lot of things I probably should be doing, but whatever. I'm not going to judge myself. Okay, so basically I had a audition for Mirror. Do you know?
Yes.
Yes. So
I know Mirror.
yes, I had the audition, but this is my second. So I booked the job once, but I couldn't make it to Canada. So this is like years later, and they're like, we want you to audition. So I'm like, okay, cool. So they send me a list of 15 workouts that they want me to do on camera.
15.
Like
Like 15 exercises.
15 exercises, but like I can choose 10.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay.
I thought you were about to say, I did 20.
I wasn't about to say that.
It's like
She
I
just
did
wanted to brag.
burpees first.
And
And they
it's-
always want burpees, huh?
Oh yeah, 100%. And it's not as if they were hard exercises.
No, burpees are hard.
Burpees are hard,
Yeah.
but they were like, like intense, like, I don't know, like mountain climbers elevating into another thing, like really quickly though. And it was just like a lot.
Sure.
And so I did it.
Yeah.
Was it the greatest? No, definitely
Yeah.
got the call back. And I'm like,
Amazing.
She's basically saying she needs a friend to motivate her to do those auditions. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe come over for
I
those.
got you, baby. I got you.
yeah,
Just
I'm like,
yell at her
those.
for
I'm
like
like,
20 minutes.
I definitely could have put more into it, but I still got the call back. So then that didn't give a good message to my brain. Like, oh, you can do the leaves and still get the call back. But yeah.
I mean, that's what they want to show, right? They want that moment of complete fatigue where you're like pushing through and then you're like,
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like,
Mirror, buy one today.
yeah.
Quarantine, this is perfect for you.
Yeah. Are you into a mirror or what?
I coach on an app called Tone It Up. And
Yes.
it's a very like women centric wellness company.
Yeah.
We're switching over to wellness company because we encompass nutrition and workouts, and it's just kind of like cutesy and fun workouts that are made to keep women accountable.
Yeah.
And there's this community that's like insanely supportive of each other. So
love
they're
that.
like texting each other from coast to coast or like in the Midwest saying like, hey, are you doing the 8 o'clock workout on the app? Like, let's do it together. Let's check in. and then posted on Instagram that we did Stef's workout for 25 minutes.
Hell yeah.
It's incredible, and it like really keeps me going over quarantine. There's like a lot of things that I can attribute to staying sane over quarantine. Thank you, cheat codes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yo, it is hard to stay fit during the lockdown.
For sure.
So whatever you got to do, and I think the mobile apps and just, I don't know, connecting with other people that are working out. I know I got my dad a Fitbit once.
Yeah.
And he was all of a sudden challenging my sister at running.
Oh, it's so great, right?
Because
I think,
they
the
compete,
answer is accountability. So the second you feel that you're going to, not to be negative, but that you're going to let someone down if you don't show up.
Yeah.
And if you do that on repeat, it becomes habit, and then you start showing the hell up for yourself.
Yeah.
And you're good. Like once it's a habit, like drinking wine at night, this is a habit that I've established now. Great.
Same.
But like habit, you get up, you put your feet on the ground, you tell yourself it's going to be a really good day, and then you move your body.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's easier to eat well. It's easier to sleep better or be, in my case, kind to people once you like,
that is,
have
that's
a
the
little
truth.
sweat going.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my favorite part. So we do icebreaker questions so we can get to know people.
Yay.
And I always tell people, like, you don't have to come up with a profound answer. Like, whatever comes to your brain, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so number one, if you could train one celebrity, who would it be? Or just somebody that you want to meet?
Yeah, the guys from Rufus du Sol.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I love them so much.
Yeah. Have you met them, Maddie?
No, I've never met them, but they have a really good live show.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So the day, I guess 2 days before lockdown in LA, we went to CrossFest in San Diego. And thank God, like, I mean, the stats came back with like 2 people got corona from that festival, which is bullshit, right? It's just people not reporting that they did. But
100%.
how did we not get sick? We like partied in huge crowds for 2 days. Question mark. But anyways,
question mark. Yeah, I don't know.
And also, like, wouldn't have done it any other way. Like,
Yeah.
so glad that was the last memory pre
Hell yeah.
weirdness.
Yeah, damn.
We went to Soho House like the day before it closed down for like a long time.
Oh, so beautiful.
There was no one in there. We went downtown LA, and we were literally sitting on the second floor, and there was not like, there's like maybe like one person in there. I'm over it. I'm ready to get out of LA.
Sleepy and weird.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. What's your favorite top 3 restaurants in LA?
Ooh. This is so tough. I want to say Tomizo Ramen.
Okay.
I know it's extremely Asian, but
No, yeah.
it's one of my best girlfriend's dad's restaurant in Gardena. And like, if you want good ramen and good noodles, you got to go to Gardena.
Done.
Yeah. We're in Manhattan Beach. There's a place called Love and Salt.
Okay.
It's Italian, kind of fusion family style. Not so family style at the moment, but I love bronzino. So, like, I love the huge fish that they serve. Yeah. Oof. Digging in. And then last but not least, Mexican food.
Yeah.
I love Mexican food. El Gringo, El Tarasco, wherever I can get a 2 a.m. like California burrito. I'm into it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Have you been to Strand House?
Yes.
I love that place.
They have these like beignet donuts for dessert.
Girl.
Yeah.
And like that view over like the beach, I'm like, yo.
That's unreal. It like paints manifest destiny before your eyes.
Yeah,
Like, this
seriously.
is why you live in California.
Literally.
Yeah.
Also, I'm so jealous that you live in Manhattan Beach because I'm like, oh, it's a dream.
Girl, come over anytime.
Literally.
Like seriously, we'll go beach,
Yeah.
surf, whatever you want to do.
Do you surf?
I do, yeah. It's like my cheap therapy.
Yeah.
I grew up like right by Manhattan Beach Pier,
Yeah.
surfing every day before school, and then I actually went to high school in Hancock Park.
Okay.
So that was like an amazing trek, but
Yeah.
I was not like the girls in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I didn't show up with my Tory Burch bag and like
Right.
Gucci this and that
Your
when I
juicy
was
couture
like,
tracksuits.
right, when I was like 13, 14.
exactly.
So I was the girl with like still salt in her hair, very surfer with Vans that are all scuffed up, and it was like an interesting transition from Manhattan Beach, which is its own little bougie bubble, to Hancock Park. Like, what is LA? Like, when you say you're from LA,
Yeah.
people assume it's more like Hollywood, right?
Exactly.
I guess, because you're both natively from other places,
Yeah,
right?
we are. Missouri and Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in LA?
6 years.
Wow. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
You got to wait to pop that Peter Michael for like a very special anniversary.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's not like to the day.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's
She's like,
correction.
it's happy. Oh my God, happy birthday.
whatever. I mean, okay.
You know what? This year is her birthday.
That's right. There you go. I think it's October like 14th or something.
Oh, it's coming up. How about you, Matt?
Yeah, I moved here on January 4th, 2012.
Okay.
8 years.
So you're basically natives and locals.
Yeah.
We've been here long enough, yeah.
Yeah. And you want to stay, you think? I mean, you both
It's
travel
getting
enough,
crazy.
right?
It's getting
real
crazy here.
Yeah.
This is a bad time.
Where would you want to live?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somewhere just more chill. Like
Texas,
Vegas,
Florida.
Vegas or Texas or
Ew,
Florida.
he wants to move to Florida
Tennessee.
and Texas. I'm like, no.
Man, Vegas?
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
cool thing about Vegas is it just has so much land. Like you can just build
Truly.
whatever you want for
I
super
mean, you could
cheap.
build your own resort for the price of like this apartment.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But also Arizona is really nice.
Oh, yes.
Sure. Scottsdale is
Scottsdale.
popping. Yeah.
100%.
It's kind of like similar vibe as far as the weather. It's Vegas.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Hot, hot, hot.
But if you didn't work in Vegas as much, would you really want to move there? Or is it because
I don't
you
know.
had the
That's a good
residency?
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be around where you work. So for you, you're
True.
like, I gotta live near the beach.
Yeah. Done and done.
It's your,
Never
it's your
leaving.
therapy. I've always wanted to live near the beach, but
Me too.
Yeah.
We should move near the beach.
just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just
You
to
really
see.
should, just to experience it. I mean, it doesn't really make sense a lot of the time. Like, it's insanely expensive for a shithole, like, shoebox apartment by
Yeah.
the beach or, like, in Venice. And it's not completely safe all the time, like, whatever. But if you can ever experience living near the beach, like, even if you Airbnb for a month, it's just, I don't know, your cortisol level just
Yeah.
drops. It's so chill.
Damn. Okay, so for surfing, correct me if I'm wrong. It takes a lot of upper body strength, I feel like.
Yeah, so let's refer back to the burpees.
Yeah. I'm like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's definitely like a lot of core stabilization. Surfing's hard. Like
Yeah,
I
it
grew up
looks
doing
hard.
it. I would never be able to learn it today. Like that's not to discourage, but like in Manhattan Beach, it's a little bit of a quicker break than if you go down south to San Diego.
Yeah.
That might be a place for you guys.
Yes.
If it's too crazy.
I do love San Diego.
San Diego, like Encinitas, Carlsbad,
Yeah.
all such good areas.
I was at the beach, I want to say like, God, it was like a month ago. And I was there with my little cousins, and we had like this really traumatic moment because they've been swimming their entire lives because they've always grew up in LA and like they live by the beach. But I guess they were out swimming and there was something called riptide. Mm-hmm. And so they were swimming, but they like couldn't make it back to shore.
Yeah.
And I was like freaked out because they were like freaking out. And like my cousin was like trying so hard. And I guess you're like supposed to go to the side or something.
Yeah. So like if you're stuck in a rip current, you have to swim parallel to shore.
Got it.
I'm an LA County lifeguard. I'm one of those people that sits in the towers
Yeah.
seasonally. So like, that's so funny. Like I actually got discovered for modeling
Yeah.
when I was lifeguarding.
Wow.
Yeah. Just like
running out in your
weird
Baywatch
segue.
suit.
I mean, I guess, right? Sans
Yeah.
titties, like nothing really going on up here, but yep, I'm Pam.
Yes.
Yeah, it's terrifying, honestly. Like even if you're a good swimmer and you're putting in that much effort to get back to shore,
Right.
and you try to touch down a couple times, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't quite know what's happening, and especially if you're a little tiny kid.
Right.
Scary. Were they okay?
Yeah, they were fine. The lifeguard had to go get them.
Yeah.
But good to know that you have to like be parallel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would not be the first thing I would
Absolutely
think.
not.
I'm like, what do I do? Oh, swim parallel to the,
Yeah.
the shore. Okay.
It's just like one of those life things or
Yeah.
like, I mean, analogies to the moment you start to panic and freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath and try to observe what's going on, like 2020 high. Like,
Yeah.
take some deep breaths and like, what can you learn here?
Right.
Like, what's your next move? Like, be diligent in studying.
Yeah, it's
So-
like wasting all your energy on the opposite of what you should be doing versus
Yeah.
just chilling out for a second.
Exactly.
In hindsight, though, it's hard to think about that shit when you're like, am I
Oh
about
my
to,
God,
am I about to
yeah.
drown?
Yeah.
Am I about to die?
Yeah, it's like you see a bear, you can't pause.
yeah.
You're going to be eaten.
What would you do
Also,
if you saw a bear?
I was just gonna say, so my cousins, I'm from Minnesota, and they all go hunting, and they see.
They hunt bears?
Huh? No, they see them often. But I guess you're supposed to stand your ground and not make any sudden movements. And then they said that like you just have to like I don't know, like just be really cautious and kind of try and walk away and like not mess with them. But you're kind of fucked sometimes.
So if
like,
I saw a bear and hadn't heard exactly what you just said, I would have like screamed and thought that the noise would scare them away. But
yes, the noise
maybe
the
that
noise does scare them away, but like also I think that there's just like a certain level of like, because they don't want to mess with you either.
Yeah.
But if like there's cubs around, then they will fight. So I guess maybe like surveying the area, but I don't know that screaming would initiate the sense of like, all right, like let's fight. You know what I'm saying?
Like what would you scream at it?
I mean,
just give us an example.
not today, motherfucker.
Not today, Yogi.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. But yeah, they can climb trees too. So you're like pretty much fucked.
yeah, there's no escaping this.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Next question. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Ooh. Well, we already know a coast.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you where I have lived, and it's honestly on the coast the entire way. So Manhattan Beach, Santa Barbara, Monterey Bay, Portland, Oregon, La Spezia, Italy.
Okay.
Also northwest coast.
you said the wrong word. Italy over here.
Uh-oh.
I want to move.
She about to freak out.
You want to move to Italy?
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. No,
I
seriously.
hate to be like a promoter of this, but yeah.
Yeah.
Very
How
beautiful.
dare you?
Well, okay, so
Beautiful
we had a little deal that I told him that if he bought me a house in Italy, that he could play 200 shows a year and do his thing.
Sure.
And go on tour.
Do you ever play in Italy?
We
Europe, sure. It's like so easy.
we played
to
in
get around.
Italy like once maybe.
Yeah. Do you know where? Do you remember where? Florence?
I want to say no. It was like San Ramos or something like that.
Yeah.
And they do a singing competition there every year, like their version of American Idol.
Okay.
So they do like a live television thing. So it wasn't that type of show. Like
Yeah.
normally we play a club or a festival, but this was
Sure.
like we played one song and then
Really?
Dipped out.
dipped.
So you played
Yeah.
on the show?
What'd you say?
You played on the show?
Yeah.
That's
It was one of, they'd have people singing Italian national songs after, very cultural,
Yeah.
like local kind of vibes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's cool.
I like that.
They would think you were an actual goddess over there.
Yeah.
I'm not giving
Better
you
watch
more
out.
reasons to, but yeah.
They love black women there. Sorry.
They sure do.
What you gonna do?
How dare you?
You should go on a trip to the Amalfi Coast. I never quite made it there, but
Yeah.
I just hear it's so beautiful.
I want to go to Capri.
Yeah. Yeah.
want to-
And then, like, Italy's a mysterious thing. Like, you go, you eat 3 times as much, and you somehow lose weight because you're, like, walking so much.
Yeah.
But when I lived there, I played basketball. So I was there for 2 years, and
You were playing basketball there? That's what you're doing there?
I was hooping, yeah. So in a past life.
She will hoop you. He loves basketball. And he plays.
All
Yeah.
right.
There's there's a park up the street.
You have to come over and play basketball with him so I can cheer you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Every day
"Kick his
about
ass, Steph!"
no, I would just be throwing her dimes. You know?
There we go. Yeah, he
Who's
wants to be
throwing
my
dimes?
teammate. That means like
I'm
a
kind of
little
like,
bit
I'm more of a pass first kind of guy.
Oh, okay, got it.
Same though, same. So we'd just be playing the like bing bing
Yeah,
game.
but then you get really easy buckets, and the game's kind of more fun that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we feel about sports coming back and the NBA coming
God.
back?
Oh, I think it's great. I
Yeah.
think it's a
That's
little.
underwhelming because you definitely think it's amazing.
No, it's not. Honestly, it hopefully will get better, but
Yeah.
a lot of like all the stars in NBA right now, you can tell they're just going through the motions
Yeah.
Okay.
until the
Yeah.
playoffs. But it's fine. I was complaining before, so what? I'm going to keep complaining that I
Yeah,
don't have
sure.
sports? Come on.
Something else to watch besides Netflix.
I have just overdone Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, my new passion right now, instead of Netflix, is staying up late and just going on Redfin and Zillow and all these unreliable real estate sites and
Yeah.
just like envisioning my life if I could live here or there, or like what would I do
Wow.
with this design?
What a good game.
Just like, yeah, total imagination.
Yeah.
Not helpful whatsoever,
Yeah.
especially with my budget, but like.
Well, this might help you a lot, which also might hurt. But there's a website called Hubzoo, and basically
Ooh.
they show you all the foreclosures either in your area, any city that you want to go to, and the houses are like $100,000. I mean,
Yeah.
you'd have to fix some of them up, but like a lot of them are like you can buy on FHA loans and like 3% down of the loan. Yeah.
This podcast is officially sponsored by Hubzoo.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Hubzoo.
We
Find
all
crib
get a
near
crib.
you. Right.
You get a crib. You get a crib. You get a crib.
Yeah, but it's a cool
If
website.
only. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
In due time.
Yeah.
In due time.
So maybe just explain a little bit what it was like living in Italy, because this is like her dream over here.
Sure. I had a very different experience. I think I was playing basketball there in it's Division 3, but they call it Serie B. Americans are allowed to play in Division 1 and Serie B, but not in the second division. So the skill level's a little bit lower, but living there, I mean, it's just a completely different structure of life, and it's based around enjoying life and enjoying familia, not work. Like, for God's sakes, I was over there and had a cell phone and was trying to reach home, and my phone kept running out of giga, which is gigabytes.
Yeah.
And I go to the store at like 2 p.m. in the afternoon to get more giga.
Yeah.
And this person is on their like nap break. They like took 4 hours off in the middle of the afternoon just to like go chill, like prende un café, like chill with their friends.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's so funny. But yeah, it's incredibly beautiful. We were close to Cinque Terre, so it was a short train ride. 5 minutes you would hop on, and you'd be in the middle of these like very hilly bluffs with restaurants and the freshest seafood I've ever had.
Yeah. Do you speak Italian?
I did when I was over there out of necessity, and I moved back to LA and lost it within, I would say, 6 months.
Oh,
but I was fluent and just so stoked about it.
Yeah.
I went over there knowing Spanish. It turned into Italian because it's a little bit similar with the verbs. And then I came back and lost both languages. And now I am just that dumb American.
Oh, no.
She was fluent in Spanish and Italian. Now she just knows Giga.
Shut up, boy.
She knows Jigga.
That's it. That's all she remembers. That 3 years was a blur, man. It was fun, though.
Damn. And what's your ethnicity? Are you Latin?
My mom's Japanese and
Okay.
my dad's Irish.
Nice. That's a good mix.
And I would say, like, my white dad is very obsessed with Japanese culture.
Yeah.
So he actually lived in Tokyo for 5 years. He's a fraud investigator, was a fraud investigator. I just hope my parents both retire soon. They're both 70.
Yeah.
Like, they need to simmer down, but they're both very lively.
Hell yeah. Have you
but
been
yeah.
to Tokyo?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I mean, you guys went, yeah?
We just went. Yeah.
Yeah, it was dope.
He played a show.
Oh
Wait, two
my
shows
God.
in Tokyo or just one?
Just one.
Just one.
I can't imagine what that kind of crowd is like. They just worship you.
I had
Yeah.
so much fun.
It was like a pretty small club, but they had signs and were acting like it was a full-size
100%.
venue or something.
Yeah, I remember going to Japan and Tokyo. There's a little city called Harajuku, which is like
Yeah,
Gwen
we went.
Stefani.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hebushuku
You
girls.
walk through the streets there, and like all the girls are tiny, obviously, but like they all have blonde hair mysteriously,
Yeah.
like wigs and extensions, and they just try to, I don't know, Americanify themselves.
You know what? People dress so well in Tokyo.
Yeah, it's so clean. There's
so
like so much purpose
The bathrooms.
to everything.
I think
Yeah.
people have really good fakes there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that.
What's fakes?
Like
I'm just saying,
fake,
like,
fake Chanel purse.
they're either wearing the
Oh,
real
yeah, yeah.
real designer stuff, or they have a really good fake.
Yeah.
America, I feel like I can
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah, I'm like, that's Poochie.
Yeah, what the hell?
But like those people are down to spend a lot of money too. Like
Yeah.
these business guys get off work and then they just drop their bank
Yeah.
like on beers the whole night.
That's the best ramen I've ever had in my life, though.
Yeah. Did you get it out of the little machine?
No, we actually went to a train station. The train station, I can't remember what it was, but some train station. And then, gosh, what else did I have that I
Yeah,
just
but you,
thought-
you order the food and it brings it out on this little choo-choo train around the
No,
the
that was the
building.
conveyor belt sushi. We did that too.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, absolutely not. And then what was like one of my favorite places? We went to Piss Alley, and like
Piss Alley.
I missed that one.
Oh, you
I missed
did.
that particular alley.
yeah,
No piss.
no piss for you.
It's one of the best alleys in
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Getting yakitori and just like all this
Oh my
amazing
God.
food. And then me and my brother took a day and we went to Sanjai's temple and went and saw the sky tree and then just like went and tried.
Your brother came on the trip.
did.
So awesome. Is he in Minnesota still?
He is in Minnesota. It was his birthday, so I surprised him with a trip to Tokyo.
All right.
And then we also went to Hong Kong after that.
Oh my God, that's not a shitty birthday gift.
No, and first class too. So, you know,
minor.
Get it.
Stunner.
Get it.
You know.
Hey, buy it right or buy it twice.
When you guys are
Cheap is
traveling,
expensive.
do you hang out with like the rest of the guys, or do you go off on your own?
Both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, we did both.
Yeah. The
Yo,
boys-
Piss Alley though, that was like going to Narnia.
Yeah, it was.
We're just like on a main street. It's like hella busy, and then we went down an alley. It didn't even seem like I could fit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Can't.
Yeah, I'm like a triple XL in Japanese shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not going shopping over there. I'll just observe.
Yeah, Tokyo was so fun because like we were in a group of like people and they had a videographer, so like recording everything.
Yeah.
And the boys are fun as hell. So it's like it was fun.
Did a lot of girls come up to you in the street like, hey?
It wasn't that bad. It was fine.
People, someone like a bunch of people were recognizing you. I feel like right when we were like in Tokyo.
You know,
like,
because we did a lot of street shopping. Where did we go?
oh, we were in Harajuku.
Yeah, shopping.
And you made your own forces.
Yeah.
That was
So
cool.
good. They say the Japanese girls, if they think you're cute, they'll come up to you and pull your socks down and run away.
Yeah, that didn't happen to me. So I think Courtney would have got mad.
No way, girl.
Leave his damn socks alone.
I would have been like, what is happening? I would have just been like staring just to see, but
Yeah.
it seems odd. Okay, next one. Who is your favorite family member?
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna get killed for this one.
Wow.
No, it's okay. It's,
Yeah. You know, over quarantine, I think the most beautiful experience I've had is getting closer with all of my family members.
Yeah.
My brother got married over quarantine. I married him and my sister-in-law. I got
Wow.
ordained
Hell yeah.
by the Universal Life Church.
Nice.
Highly recommend.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're a surfer / priest.
I am a
Slash
I'm
basketball
a
player.
minister. I'm a minister. Please hire me for your next wedding, whenever that is, 2022. I'll see you there.
Hell yeah.
My favorite family member. I honestly feel like I am my mom, for better, for worse,
Yeah.
in like a way that she is so dedicated to making people happy in a people-pleasing way, but just like overbearingly generous.
Yeah.
And wants to take care of you. She's an oral surgeon, so she like dedicated her entire life to education and has residence still. And
She's Japanese.
she's full Japanese, but she's third generation.
Okay.
So she's from Fresno.
Okay.
She's very down to earth.
Does she
but
speak Japanese?
No.
Oh,
She'll tell you skoshi,
yeah.
which means a little bit, but like that's the only word she knows.
Yeah.
I mean, we grew up knowing words that we thought were Japanese,
Yeah.
and then later to find out that she just like made them up. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mom.
Yeah, so
yeah.
now it's Joji and Skoji.
Yeah.
Those are,
Skoshi. I only
Skoshi.
remember Skoshi because we had a dog growing up named Skoshi,
Yeah.
which just means like a little bit. If you want a little bit of beer, a little bit of sushi.
so that's basically the equivalent of Nuggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your new dog.
I just got a dog.
Oh.
Well, I don't have it yet because he was just born.
Oh my gosh.
His grandparents.
What kind of pupper?
I'm gonna show you right now.
Yeah, I can't wait.
His grandparents live in Sedalia, Missouri, and they have a beagle and a chihuahua, and they had babies together.
A beagle wa.
Well, you know, you could do a big wawa, or if you prefer, it could be a cheagle.
Oh.
Yeah.
A
So
cheagle. That sounds like a Pokemon.
exactly, that's what's cool about it. It does have magical powers. We're about to show you. There it is. Wow.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Isn't it cute?
I can't.
So it's basically it's
So cute.
It
I
looks like
know.
a stuffed animal, huh?
I know. It's a little nugget,
it's basically a beagle that doesn't have as long of ears,
which makes me a little sad.
and
but,
it's
like, whatever.
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it probably won't get as chubby as a normal beagle.
I wanted to get chubby.
Matt, are you a dog person too?
I like
going to
dogs.
be.
I like all animals.
Yeah. Well, this guy's not going to get very big, huh?
No.
Yeah. Perfect size.
I'm
Perfect LA pup.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping I can bring it to set. So, you know how
I
that
think
works.
anything goes these days on set. Like anyone's just happy to be amongst company, creating again.
Totally.
So,
Okay.
so yeah, I think
I was gonna say, if they don't
favorite family member, mom,
yeah,
maybe.
Mom. Okay. Yes, sold.
Mom, if you're watching this,
She said it.
she
live
chose
here.
you.
Mom,
She chose
apple
you.
don't fall far. I am you
Yes.
in every way. And it makes me love myself to see my mom in me.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. You guys kind of look alike too.
I'm a mixed kid, so it's tough to say. I actually look adopted, I think. But like when I smile, it reflects both my mom and dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Oh, shout out to dads. Happy birthday, Rick.
Oh, it's my dad's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Rick.
Yeah. He went and got his haircut today, and
Ooh.
he went to brunch. And
Well, we know
then-
you're looking good, Rick.
Yeah, you looking good.
Okay, he used to either have waves or Jerry curls.
Do we have a photo of Rick?
We do. I'm gonna pull up one right now. He used to have a Jerry curl, and he is the coolest guy ever. And
Is he your favorite family member?
he is. It's actually funny because I just totally just said that.
Wow, you guys are so loose with that. I would probably refuse to
Well, it's
answer.
a struggle.
Why? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you
Well,
know,
who's
Trying to
yours?
start-
Are you refusing right now?
you already
Nah,
told me who yours was.
I don't pick favorites.
Okay, do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have siblings.
Are you, I would think you're probably the oldest
No,
child.
I'm a middle child. Believe
Middle
it or
child.
not.
Okay. What about you, Court?
I am the youngest of two.
Okay, so you took your older brother to Tokyo for his birth. Damn.
I did. There
He's
he
taking
is.
care of his.
Happy birthday, Rick.
Oh,
There he
hi,
is.
Rick.
Hey, Dad. Happy
Hi,
birthday,
you're
brother.
Court's favorite, and happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
And
May it be a blessed 2020.
He's definitely
and
drunk
beyond.
right now.
the haircut looks real
Good man,
good.
Call him. See if he's drunk. I know he is normally.
You know how you feel after a fresh cut? That's how he feels
That's why
right
he was
now.
looking
Yeah, he's got that fresh
Yeah,
cut
but
confidence.
he's also a little buzzed, so we feeling even better.
Yeah, he's definitely taking shots of Jim Beam, which is his favorite.
Oh man.
Love that guy. Okay, who was your first celebrity crush as a kid?
One of the guys from NSYNC.
For sure.
Probably JC Chazé.
Yeah.
It's not who you would think. It wasn't the Justin Timberlake. It was always like the shady, sexy guy in the corner.
Yeah, JT was too pretty for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Give me
Yeah.
something a little dirty. Yeah.
Yeah. His voice was a little too high pitched for me. I want like a man, like smooth jazz.
I get that.
Yeah, JC had a little solo career afterwards.
did?
Yeah.
He had a couple singles.
Short lived.
Yeah.
What a jawline.
Oof. You know I love a good jawline.
He's not your type.
He's not.
He ain't your type.
Soft
Fine.
pause. As I look
No,
over
he
at
has
Matt,
a, he has
I
a
can't
great
see his
jawline,
jaw.
but now he has a beard, and so now it's gone. But you know,
Is this a new beard?
it is a new beard.
Q beard?
Yes,
Q beard.
Q beard.
Yeah.
Just because you have a beard doesn't mean your jawline's gone. Hello.
Okay.
Them cheekbones.
I mean, like, I'll live in Italy. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what would your dream job be if money wasn't an issue?
Oh my gosh. I'd be a cute little DJ, obviously. No.
Do you want a DJ?
I mean, I look at like all the equipment and I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, I wish I could play an instrument and I wish I could like travel the world and do sports and fitness and just be rad and listen to music.
Like, I
all
want to
day.
do it all. I want to do
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
No, really, like I feel like being a trainer to people that are on tour would be really fun, or like
Yes.
being a corporate trainer / entrepreneur for a Google type of situation would be great. Like where
Yeah.
you could travel and where you could specialize and like really see the results of your work on people's stress levels.
Yeah.
'Cause, like a lot of the time, you know, weight loss is the big thing, right? But it's really not today. Like
Yeah.
if you're stressed out, if you're working from home all the time, for example, like Amy, you just like, it's a whole nother world of we can't ever escape work. And so I can only imagine what these employees are going through
Yeah.
right now and before, like family life, all this
Yeah,
stuff.
we
But
gotta
I
work
feel
out at home.
happier when I'm sweating. Yeah.
That kind of leads me to my next question, or like topic that I want to talk about with you, is how has been working out with COVID, because the gyms are closed.
Yeah, so I have been, unlike many jobs and many people, I've been working 3 times as much, and it's really hard to turn it off, to be honest.
Yeah.
Working for a fitness app, you're constantly programming and creating content, and I never envision myself as a content creator, nor do I feel like it feeds my soul. Like,
Right.
I prefer to be off my phone.
Yeah.
But the nature of our jobs is to constantly be producing stuff and showing people our cool life. And it's not like bashing our lives at all. Our lives are really freaking blessed.
Yeah.
And they're really fun to share. But there was always this theory that I had when I was playing basketball and growing up as a competitive athlete. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it shouldn't matter who is watching you struggle and like become your greatest self. Like, you should know that you're enough. Like, you should be training for you and for the good of the team. So, and it's just like a bashing with social media. You don't know, like, I would rather let my work speak for itself and like get from A to B success without people having to know what I'm having for breakfast every day.
Yeah. It does feel like an invasion of privacy sometimes.
A little bit. There's like nothing really sacred anymore. Yeah. And yet I say this to you, and then tomorrow, you know what? I'll be filming my oatmeal.
Yeah. But you know what?
I mean, I'm a slave to it too.
Yeah, but I guess, but it could be looked at it in a different way, because I also felt like that for a very long time, and I hate posting, and like I'm still working without like a lot of followers, and I don't care. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's just like sometimes I think I do it because it's like a representation to like girls. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm like looking out for girls who like DM me and like, oh my God, I'm like 12 and I'm chubby and like I don't know, like am I cute, and like people are making fun of me, and I'm like, to answer that one text or one DM for me is like worth the entire month.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
you're completely changing someone's life in that moment. And it's hard to realize when you get so many DMs coming through. Like, for me, it's like a lot of tone it up related stuff will come through. And then I'll do live workouts. And then people want to know, you know, do I have a training program from there? Or like, what do you eat? That's like the most common question that all of us get. Like,
it's definitely on my list.
Can you do what do you eat in a day? And I'm like, I'm not the exemplary eater. Like, I'm very intuitive. I struggled with an eating disorder when I was younger. Yeah. Like, I've never been perfect.
Right.
And so, you know, the proper reference to me would be like, hey, here's a list of nutritionists that have been studying this for their entire lives. Like, they're very reliable. So please ask them. Here's what I do, but it might not be the right thing for you.
Right.
I work out like a maniac. It's part of my job. So like,
because you work for Barry's, right? Barry's boot camp.
I work for Barry's right now. I'm furloughed, but still taking classes, and it's been like a furlough, off furlough, furlough, off furlough. Like every time they're allowed to open a gym, they do, and then we close. But
how was that Barry's boot camp? I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Every time I see that shit, I'm like, I'm a little intimidated.
Yeah. Well, I want you to picture it in a different way, right? So right now we're doing Barry's.
How long Courtney gonna last? Okay, let's put down some money right now.
You know what?
I'm placing my bets right now. I'm placing my bets.
Shut up. If she lasted through the mirror audition, she'll be just fine.
There we go.
But like, I just came from a Barry's class. They're doing outdoor classes with silent disco headphones on, right? Cool. So everyone can feel like they're zoned in together, and it's like you're at the club, you know? It's all right.
The club.
And I think of exercise, like group fitness is very much like dance. I don't have a dancing bone in my entire body, but I know rhythms and reps and how, you know, a beat drop can motivate people. And Barry's is a lot like pre-quarantine. Every time you go to sprint, we're channeling our own music and cueing every beat drop to a sprint. And it's going to be like 30 seconds.
Hold on. A sprint?
A sprint.
How long?
I mean, she could sprint 30 seconds.
I can sprint?
30 seconds of your life. We can get to 30 right now.
No, I'm just saying, sounds like a lot of running.
I mean, how long? How many times do you have to just sprint throughout the workout?
You're on the treadmill for like 20 minutes. But
sprinting?
We could do that.
Not sprinting. So
I was like,
jog. I can't sprint for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Picture like you're jogging for 2 minutes.
Okay.
You're pushing or you're like running a little bit faster for 30 seconds. Then you might come back down to a jog and then you'll sprint for 30 seconds. Then recover for a minute.
Love that.
Yeah.
I could do that.
High intensity interval training.
Hit. 2 eyes.
We love hit. Yeah. I teach a lot of hit. That's my specialty. I like strength training and I like hit, and I like telling women that lifting heavy weights is not going to make them bulky, because I mean, I'm living that. I lift heavy weights and I feel really empowered and strong after I leave a session. And that is like my purpose on social media. Like, I want young girls to feel empowered, not by skinny tea, but by seeing some badass girls that can support each other and like nix all this jealous behavior that happens in the early 20s and teens, and just realize like if they're there to better themselves and to become stronger, then they're going to attract that same energy.
100%. Yeah. God, that damn flat tummy tea. Girl. I'm like, isn't it just like a diuretic? Because that's kind of scary. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Basically,
you're going to get really, really dizzy after a while. Yeah.
It seems like you really value the idea of fitness for functional use. Like you do surfing and you do basketball. Yeah. So I think that's a good mindset change if you're trying to get into fitness, because it's a bigger motivation than just, I want to lose some weight.
Sure. I mean, if I'm talking to the mom of 3, it's, do you want to be able to keep up with your kids all day? Like, do you want to have that stamina and that energy to really enjoy the life of your young children? Or for the senior citizen, do you want to be able to cross the street and keep your independence, like without your knee buckling? Or for women our age, it's like, do you want to establish like healthy habits that are going to last the rest of your life? Because even now, like I'll be 30 this year, and I am just getting out of a mindset where, you know, modeling, I have to maintain this certain size, and for fittings, I have to be a certain size. It's competitive, it's cutthroat. And now I'm just like, I want to support women. I want them to feel really healthy. And it's interesting how it works. Once your focus shifts to just being healthy, or like waking up in the morning and feeling hydrated, it's less about, oh my gosh, like, do I feel bloated today? Or like, am I going to fit into my jeans? It's like, do I feel fucking strong today? Hell yeah. Like, let's get it. Yeah. So that is, functional fitness, 100%.
Have you heard of David Goggins before?
Yes, but I can't remember the context of that.
He is a Marine, but he once said that listening to music while working out is cheating. Do you agree?
What?
I just want to know if you have that mindset of like, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I did an experiment early quarantine. I ran for 2 months without music, without my AirPods in.
I bet it was so much harder.
It was difficult, but I think we're meant to do things that are challenging to us in order to grow. And in that way, now listening to music when I work out is just such a piece of candy. It's like such a gift that I'm savoring every moment of. And I mean, for example, my cheat codes example, right? Obsessed, right? I cue a lot of your music in my berries classes, and people love it. Like just the bouncy little notes that you hit.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just trying to get people to shake their asses, okay?
Okay.
Hey, I mean,
it's working.
Yeah,
it's definitely working.
It's working.
I don't want to deter people from listening to music while they work out, because, come on.
Yeah.
I make music.
Yeah. No, I think it's great. I think the rhythm and the beat of every musical note, like, it's so important to have in the rhythm of your feet. Like if you think of the movement of your body and the movement of music, there is no difference. They are all harmonious in one, and it's the way it's supposed to be, right? It's like, it's dancing in regular life.
Hell yeah. That's so funny, you guys, because whenever I forget my headphones when I go to the gym, I'm like, fuck. It's going to be one of those days.
Yeah.
That's why I did this thing, running without music, because I would get to the gym and realize, oh shit, I drove 20 minutes and I don't have my AirPods. I can't work out. Yeah. That was my mentality. Same. So I would drive another 20 minutes and be like, oh, okay, now I have them, and so I can do this. I don't want I don't want my work ethic to be dependent upon a thing. Yeah. But hell yeah, it helps so much.
It really does.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, especially when you get like a group class and everyone's doing things in sync and like jumping jacks, and it does feel like a club. Yeah. And then you forget you're working out. I think that's the most important, like, just epiphany of a moment, when everyone's moving in sync and it becomes fun, and you realize that, God, I could pretty much do this every day and it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Just got to get used to it and give it a chance.
Hells yeah. Because this is one question that I know you're not a nutritionist, but would you say that these two things are you know, as far as working out and nutrition or what you eat, are they equal? Or do you think that if you work out a lot more, it would be easier or better for your body? Do you know what I mean? As far as losing weight, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think they should dump all their efforts into working out. But yeah, it's, what do they say, like 80-20? It's very much nutrition based.
Got it.
And it's calories in, calories out. Ideally, you want to stay away from fried food and stick with whole foods.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, pretty much the basis of my knowledge. I'd like to go in and out of intermittent fasting. So, and that's just like overnight. I can't really consider it intermittent fasting because I'm like eating a late dinner and then eating at noon or like lunchtime because I only have really coffee and a snack in the morning before I go work out. But
yeah,
I think the key there with nutrition and exercise is consistency. And you'll hear people say this till they're blue in the face, but like getting in a routine is very important, which is very difficult for our jobs, right? Yeah,
So
I've
difficult.
definitely felt my unhealthiest and my worst, even if I'm like keeping my weight down when I'm doing like a long campaign shoot.
Oof.
Or like, I can only imagine what you guys go through on the
Yeah.
road. It's a lot and nothing is regular. It's high stress. You're probably getting done playing a show
Yeah.
and the adrenaline is just like, wah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So funny
Yeah.
when you're on set and you like grab whatever you see just to eat, like so you can have like something in your body and you're like, I don't know, just grabbing, like having
Oh.
to change in between and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
My
It's
favorite
intense.
is like, oh, go have lunch. Like in the fitness world, go have lunch. Like,
as you're
here's
standing.
this like amazing jerk chicken. Da, 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 da. Oh, and also, Steph, like after lunch, you have box jumps. So just be ready for like that shot.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're going to make me look at this amazing
So I have to
food
choose.
and
I
then,
have to
like,
choose. That's what you're telling
Yes.
me. I have to
Yes.
choose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I've become really good at shooting e-com with a piece of chocolate like wedged in my cheek like a squirrel.
Yes.
Yeah, especially if they're just doing waist down. It's brilliant.
Ooh, waist down
Wow.
is my favorite,
Ooh,
girl.
my favorite.
It's my favorite, girl.
The best.
So you just shaking your booty.
Yeah, I mean, just modeling
mean,
pants usually, and you're just like having to shoot waist down. And
As demonstrated by our Skechers ad.
yeah, exactly.
Just a little tug on them booty cheeks.
Trying to be a foot model.
I feel you.
You think I got it? You think I can make it? Come on.
Hell fucking no. And I mean that.
Ye of little faith. Are you not a
Damn.
not a
No,
model?
he keeps playing basketball and people stepping on his feet and his feet are getting fucked up.
Damn, my flat feet. Damn it.
And he has flat feet.
Ooh, I feel you.
Okay.
My arches actually touch the ground.
Right. Some
Oh,
you know,
damn.
It's the worst. Orthotics all day.
some people it's not meant to be, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You know
Not
what's-
everyone can be blessed with beautiful feet, Court.
That's true. Thanks, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I give you a lot of credit because I shot my first sports company campaign.
Congratulations.
Yeah, girl, but it was intense because I was not ready, girl. It was for Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, they make you do the full Monty, huh?
Oh, girl. So
She was sweating.
okay, first of all, so the casting, they shut up. They choose a wide range of body types.
Sure.
And so I think that you know that's beautiful. But so basically, it was like a course for the casting, like a workout course. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like an
And,
obstacle
yes,
course.
obstacle course.
Yeah, yeah.
obstacle
Yeah,
course,
like you're
yes.
going through military training. Okay.
Girl, you know, I showed up and I was like in my cute like Lululemon outfit that's like not really like supportive on my boobs, like more so cute. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She's
not
like, so
really cute.
where are these weights we're supposed to pretend to live?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I can like be cute and pretend. And I think I had on some like, you know, some like cute Air Maxes and like,
Sure.
I don't know, girl. But then like the worst part is you have to audition in front of everybody who's waiting in line. So there's like 40 people there, you know, and a lot of them are fitness models and like, you know, all these beautiful guys who are like super chiseled and like all these fitness
Yeah.
girls. And so I'm like, all right, I can do this. But it's like hard because you're like doing this fucking course and you have to go one at a time because they're recording just you. And I don't know, it was intense. And when I got on set, it was like I had to do, what was I doing? I was doing like lunges, but weighted lunges,
Yeah.
which I can probably do a couple reps of like, you know, 20, whatever, 25, couple. But no, girl.
Oh, they were like, keep going.
Keep
and also
going.
Don't stop. We don't have the shot 5 hours later.
While trying to look cute. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, I have a new respect.
Yeah. It's tough to like continuously be doing that and keep the face that they want you to have, which is like halfway through dying in enjoyment. So it's like
Yeah. As we're like covering you with petroleum jelly and spraying you with fucking water, like I'm just like, oh
It's
my
like,
God.
could you sweat a little less?
I'm like, I am dying. Yeah, one of my friends who was on the campaign with me, his name is Jordy, and he had to climb a rope.
And
I'm like,
we love the good rope climb.
and for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep these lunches because I cannot complain. Because this dude is putting powder on his hands to climb a fucking rope. Like I have nothing to complain about.
You should feel really just confident and good about yourself, though. Like knowing that long line that stretched around the block, like they were looking for you.
Yeah.
And
totally.
so you booked that shit. And everyone else who was chiseled as hell got sent home.
Yeah.
No job. Like,
yeah, you're right.
whoops.
Yeah, I'm
But
grateful.
yeah, I think I lucked out. I was put in the most brutal situations the first 2 years I modeled, just like full out doing tuck jumps for hours on concrete floors, and I didn't have the assertiveness or like the wherewithal to know that wasn't right to do to human beings. So like I went through the trenches only to feel like, you know, if you go through the worst, then everything's better from there.
Yeah.
That was my experience with fitness modeling, but also like you never know today. It's quite hard to tell if everyone's going to be like soft on you or if randomly you're going to get this really gnarly job and you're like climbing through the trenches. Girl. It's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
But keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
I don't miss castings.
Oh, I don't miss castings, girl. I do not miss castings.
Are they having you do a lot of self-tape?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So
awkward.
Yeah, my commercial agent mostly though.
Okay.
Not Wilhelmina.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing Court doing these exercises like, I don't do them right, but I do them cute.
Does it turn you on?
100%.
No, she wasn't even inviting me. I feel so left out. It's so rude of you.
I have a stand for my phone, so I'm like, I'll record myself so no one can see this.
Yeah, I also like to do my self-tapes like in a secluded area, private. Like if I'm doing a voice recording, oh my God, there for sure will be at least 16 screw-ups where I'm like, hi, I can't remember my name. Okay.
Literally. Or when like your like
Hello.
voice is too high pitched, you're like, oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It's really painful.
You mentioned that you've been doing online workouts because of the lockdown and all that good stuff. So are you watching these people work out and you're critiquing their form and yelling them hey, I see you in there, Sally. Hey, move that butt.
Yeah, I wish that was the case. I'm doing live workouts on Instagram, usually 4 or 5 a week, and I can't see shit on the other end of the screen. So I just see people commenting and checking in, and at the same time, I'm like, I have to be doing the workout, so I'm far enough away from the phone where I can't see who's typing in. I just pray that the service is good and that the music's on point and it's not too loud, because if it is, I have to like run up and check. So there's a lot of guesswork with it, but I've been able to establish a pretty like trusty group of women that show up to every live session and be able to promote some of my girlfriends that are doing the same exact thing, because I don't ever want to be famous. I don't have any desire to do that. I want to share all the goodness with people that are like-minded and that really hustle. So like, I know there's something in my friend Danielle's class or my friend China or my friend Tori's class that I'm not doing in mine that would really enhance these girls' experiences, because they're hustling from home. They're in their garages, or they're like putting their kids down to nap, and really looking forward to jumping on Instagram for 45 minutes with us every day. So I respect that. I want them to have a diverse experience and work every muscle group and tone that beautiful booty.
Hells yeah. So are you still doing berries, but you're just not?
Yeah, it's kind of a confusing state right now. It's the in-studio business structure is rumored to not be the thing of the future. So everything will have an online platform. Barry's has an online platform. Right now they're doing the outdoors thing, but no one's allowed in California or in Los Angeles County. At least I can't keep track of the rules, but we can't be inside and doing all of that. So as long as we're outside and have that platform and the online platforms, we're moving forward that way. But it's hard to tell if I'll be working for them in the future. I've sure learned a lot from them, and they say like with training, you really find out who you are when you're teaching a class of 60 people who are sweating and like having the most like traumatizing and high, like low and high experiences of their life, and all that power is in your hands.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big, powerful looking woman, and yet my voice has to be appealing to grown men that are 3 times my size. So I'm lowering down here like 3, 2, 1, get it. Let's go. Come on. Don't quit. So
Hell yeah.
Shit, I almost dropped to the floor right there.
It's such an alter ego.
I just did like 3 reps. You didn't even see me.
Yeah. Let the record show Matt just dropped to the floor.
Yes.
And gave me mountain climbers.
Yeah. So you have a program and you do it on Instagram and people follow along and they work out with you. Where can they follow you? Because while we're on the subject, I want people to be like, oh, she motivated me right there.
Yeah.
I want to find this.
Yeah. So I'll have a program out soon on the Tone It Up app. It's available on Apple and Android, and it is a very small price per month. I think it's like $7.99 per month to get access to all these workouts, on-demand section. And now we have programs like meditation program, yoga programs, strength programs. So
hell yeah.
And I do a lot of the strength and HIIT workouts. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a good toolbox to have when you're out of workout ideas.
Yeah.
So you specialize in high intensity workouts for those at home.
You got it.
This ain't for the faint of heart. This ain't no beginner's class.
God.
The fun thing about my workouts, I think I can scale it to all levels. You know, like there's always some way to modify and to just keep moving your body. And soon enough, 3 workouts in, these women are so blown away that suddenly they're doing squat jumps instead of just like pulsing in place, or they're doing these crazy high knee situations instead of jogging in place. You really surprise yourself if you just stick with it and gain that confidence and self-worth. So it's worth, even if you're a beginner, to try tougher workouts and just know that you don't have to go from 0 to 100. Like no one's expecting that of you. It's not realistic.
Yeah.
But, build day by day, pay attention to the small details, and enjoy the process of becoming great. You don't have to go from beginner to super advanced athlete. Enjoy the process of becoming great. And the process is the beautiful part of it all.
Hell yeah. Spoken like a true champ.
That was beautiful. I still don't want to work out though.
Shut up.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding.
I'm going on tour with cheat codes, and I'm going to make
there
them
you go.
We need that motivation.
Yes, girl.
You know what it is? It's like there's probably so many people that go online, they watch inspiration quotes and videos like what you just said, and they're like, yeah, that's my workout for the day.
Yeah. No, a lot of people love to type in the comments like, I'm watching this from bed eating a donut. And I'm like, oh, that sounds good.
For real.
It's like they love the idea of it. I love the idea of just being really into fitness.
Yeah, right.
It's a lifestyle.
The execution is what's hard, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that. And then for people who don't know, like, what is the price point for berries? Because I don't even think I know.
Yeah, it's a $30 class.
Okay,
you can get
that's cool.
Monthly memberships and class packs, but yeah, it's an expensive class, and no one's afraid to say that. Like once you're in the class, sweating like hell, we might even yell at you, like, get your money's worth.
Yeah,
like you didn't show up here to half-ass your $30, so you better work.
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, I tell people don't do high intensity every day. Like people who overdo it tend to get injured right away, and that's not helping anyone. So 3 days a week, if that, like the point of HIIT is to work out for less time, more intensely. So I believe so much in cross training. I love to mix in surfing a couple times a week, or like yoga, jogging, maybe even just walking. It's so nice to complement what you're doing in high intensity, and just showing your body different modes and its different capabilities, that you can be calm in exercise and you can be pumped up in exercise. It's whatever you need per day, and it's unique to you and your body type, and everything's gravy.
Nice.
What's the meanest thing you've ever yelled at somebody while trying to motivate them?
Ooh.
Boy.
Yeah, you got so into it and they were so into it, and then you knew they could reach that next level, and I gotta push them. If I just push them, they'll get it.
Do you curse?
I curse, but not at people. I'm not a meanie, and I won't say like you're a blankety blank. I don't find that motivating. Of course, like some people at Barry's, I'm sure would like to be called some interesting words.
It's like a weird fetish. Like, I just go to the Barry's boot camp just so
I
could be submissive.
Tell me to drop my ass down. That's probably the meanest thing I would say. Like, get your ass lower. Come on, like 2 inches lower. You got like, don't quit. Don't you dare fucking quit on me. Like, I got you. Come on. It's more of that than you piece of shit. Like, that's counterproductive to what we're trying to do. But there are those coaches, and they are very popular. So
that's what I was saying.
You know?
Maybe we come up with a business idea right now, and people know that we're going to be mean to them ahead of time.
Yeah.
See, I think that's the issue. People go to work out.
Isn't that like a little S&M?
Exactly.
What you got going on over there, man?
So you sign a waiver. Yo, this might emotionally scar you. Yeah. You're going to get ripped, though.
Yeah, like Matt, Court, and Steph's naughty workout.
There you go.
Yeah. And I'll go personal. Like, what is that outfit? It doesn't even match.
You were doing too much.
Just get them angry, just get the blood pumping.
Yeah, I mean, that's one method. That's one way to go about it.
Oh my God. Someone decks your ass.
I'm a professional over here.
Oh my God.
She's like, never in life. She's like, I'm going to move far away to Italy.
I'm going to Italy now.
You will not find me.
I just want to garden in Italy and like pick tomatoes from my garden and eat them fresh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all those cooking shows on Netflix, they kill me. Like, I want to be there.
Yeah. In
the orchards and like making my own food. I say all this. I don't know how to cook for shit, but my boyfriend's great.
Yes. That was going to lead me to our next question. Does your boyfriend work out?
So we're very yin and yang.
Yeah.
He's not someone who likes to exercise. He's naturally pretty fit. Nice. But you would never, like, he can go.
You would never expect it?
You would never expect it. And he would back this up too. Like, he eats very healthy. He eats really well. He's generally pretty active. He's in real estate, so he's walking around and kind of moving every day, all day. But no, like, it's tough to get him to come work out with me. And once he does, he's glad he did, but he will like go back to the car and say like, Steph, like, please don't approach me for the next 20 minutes. Like, I just need to back away with my tail.
When you take your job home with you and you're just yelling at him in the house to drop his ass lower.
We had an experience.
It's
actually.
Awkward.
Really? So when we were first, I think it was in the first like 5 months of dating, he decided that he would like me to send him workouts. And so I started to do this. And then he also thought it would be a good idea for me to coach him a couple times. And the look on his face when I would like try to critique his form was like the bitchiest girl giving you stink eye ever. So we had to have a sit down after that. And I told him before I coached him, I was like, you're going to resent me and I don't want this to affect our relationship. This is not something that I want. I want you to work out because you like it. I don't care that you don't. I quite like that you're funny and you're interested in other things. And, I don't need a guy with a 6-pack. Like, it's not what turns me on. It doesn't excite me. I see that every day in the modeling industry.
Yeah. Ew.
It's boring, quite frankly. So,
and those guys are boring. I'm like, there's nothing to talk about.
Those guys that are so ripped and committed to their fitness.
Right.
But yeah, he was like, you were right, Steph. I am starting to resent you. So I think it's time we go our separate ways and you don't coach me ever.
Yeah.
It's like, I respect that. As long as you communicate that, we're good. Like, we're so good at doing our own thing, both very independent, and then coming together at the end of a day and watching our favorite show, eating popcorn and all the things that I brought you in that bag.
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
She brought me a little gift bag and I'm so excited.
Oh, you got to put that chocolate in the fridge.
Okay.
Not like right away, but in the fridge.
Done.
This is the on-set chocolate that you put in your mouth like a chipmunk. Is that what you said?
I'm going to bring that to set next week.
Yeah, it's so good.
We love on-set tips.
On-set chocolate. No, I go through a bar of chocolate every day. That's my thing.
Is it dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate, and I mix it in with like every meal. So I'm such a sweet tooth monster that I need that. Like, even if it's for breakfast. Like, it's very Italian to like maybe have a little sweet treat with your coffee.
Yeah.
And like just go on about your day.
your best life.
Yeah, there's such a stigma in the U.S. where dessert is only at dessert time.
Yeah.
Like, I want my dessert first. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
You're
me
good.
too. I agree with that.
Yeah. It's like Sweet Tooth, Monster, White Castle, Mommy.
Oh my God.
Hey,
God, I have a guilty
I've
pleasure.
never had White Castle.
very bad,
Oh.
very, very bad.
She
guilty
never
pleasure.
had it.
So okay,
Damn.
and I don't normally eat fast food. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
couple of things that like on a great blue moon, I'm like, yo, I want that. But it's just not my vibe. Like I don't fuck with McDonald's. I don't fuck with any of that shit. If I'm
Yeah.
drunk and we're on tour and the boys want Taco Bell, I'll have Taco
Oops.
Bell. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like
whatever.
Taco Bell.
It's all good. But I'm from the Midwest and I am just there. White Castle is just in my heart, and it's like
Yeah.
it is so fucking good. And it's like these little baby sliders that are steamed, and like I cook, so I'm like I can just And not to say that this is some like gourmet.
I've seen you cook on your Instagram.
Yes,
It's delicious.
Yes, girl. Yeah, I don't know what it is about White Castle, but it does have a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I think of Harold and Kumar all the time. It must be good.
It's fire.
Yeah.
They made 2 movies out of it. Come on.
How was that second movie? I failed to
It was
watch
actually
it.
really good. It was actually really good. We quote it often.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Well, that's great. Well,
Right,
that's
what
on the
you're saying.
to-do list, right? Go get White Castle. How does it compare to In-N-Out?
I don't like In-N-Out.
No, I don't like the line at In-N-Out, but I like everything else.
Yeah. I'm just not impressed. I think that it's like overhyped because to me it's just like it's just okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay. I like Shake Shack better, but like
Sure.
all that shit is just okay to me. Like a burger can never be like amazing unless it's like a truffle burger made with like wagyu and like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me that's like wow, that's like a nice burger, but like
For sure.
burger is a burger.
I almost feel like it's the experience around the burger or like the actual meal that
Yeah.
makes it taste so much better. Like if you're going to Salt and Straw on a first date and you have like the butterflies and
Yeah.
I mean, then yeah, it's the best cone of ice cream you've ever
Salt and-
had.
oh, so good.
It's really good. I just like, oof.
It's,
I wish
it's
I
a little
didn't
too
say
good.
that. Yeah,
So the anxiety of the first date makes the ice cream taste better.
perhaps.
Yeah, for sure. I
Perhaps.
would agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, salt and straw. Salt and straw it is.
Oh my god.
How long have you two been dating?
I don't know, but she freaks me out. I get bad anxiety.
Uh.
Butterflies.
I freak you out and you get bad anxiety?
No, just when I'm with you, I get butterflies.
Oh.
You see, it's those things right there. She's just banging her head in the microphone.
Microphone to dome.
Hey, we still got that spark.
Oh my god.
You get butterflies
guys.
when you see me?
I'm
Yo.
gonna guess you two have been together for 3 years.
A little less. Two?
Yeah, 2 years.
And did you meet in LA?
You because I always tell the story, so why don't you
Hi,
tell?
this is Stef Corgel. This is my podcast. I'm taking over. So you've been dating for
Live.
how long and how did you meet?
Go ahead,
And
Maddie.
did you say, hey, mommy?
Yeah, we
definitely said, hey, mommy.
I definitely said, hey, mommy. We met on a dating app, and I said, hey, mommy, what's up? And then I said, I'm trying to remember exactly what I said, like word for word, but it was,
Yeah,
would you rather never take a photo ever again, because I saw she was a model in her little bio, or you can only wear one outfit every day. Like you got to throw away all the rest of your clothes. You can't even buy clothes ever again. So never take a photo ever again or never buy clothes ever again.
Yeah.
You're stuck with the wardrobe you have. You ain't never getting a new wardrobe. I'm just putting that perspective for you.
I feel like Court found a way to like sweep both. Yeah, you
Well,
can't
I
tell
can-
this girl. No.
No, that's funny that you said that because she answered and then she took it back.
Okay.
She second guessed her answer and she flip flopped.
Yeah.
So you're pretty much right.
Yeah.
What a girl.
That's true. Yes,
When faced with options, always go with both.
you know, thing. You can have both.
Yeah.
We met on Raya. Do you know about Raya?
Vaguely.
It's just like kind of like I don't want to say an elite, but like kind of a celebrity based, like in the industry type of an app.
Sure.
And you have to be invited and whatever. It's like,
Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
it's like screened. That feels
Yeah.
a little bit more worth your time, huh?
yeah, and versus like Bumble.
Yeah. I've heard
Yeah.
horror stories.
You can't be an absolute creep. You can be a little bit of a creep, but not all
yeah,
the way.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Like
Exhibit
Look at you. I
A.
mean, fucking look at you, dude.
Come on.
You're a fucking mad
Come
creep.
on.
But you messaged Court
Yeah.
and you gave him a take back answer and then
Yeah.
you went on a date in LA.
No, I was living in New York because I was bi-coastal for a while. So
Oh,
I
that's
was
right.
yeah. And he flew in because he had a show. I think at the Borgata in
Yeah.
New Jersey at a
Hey.
casino.
That boy got that.
I would say it like that because you say it like that. And he flew in and took me to Aladdin on Broadway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's a
great.
good, if you're going to go on a first date in New York, that's a good way to go because I knew all the words to the songs.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Exactly.
Like you,
Yeah,
babe.
exactly, right? And he kind of looks like one of the cast members, like, you know,
Yeah.
Middle Eastern-ish.
Jafar.
You
I
know.
could be Jafar.
Yeah, you could play Jafar.
Yeah, the villain. Funny
Yeah.
you go straight for the villain.
Like, okay, what the hell?
The
Great psyche.
Wow.
Disney villains always kind of have like a little spice to them, Remember
do.
Gaston?
For sure. Oh,
Gaston
Uncle Scar.
Yeah.
Uncle
Yeah.
Scar.
Scar was hot though, right?
That's what I'm saying.
A little bit.
Scar, remember the Beauty and the Beast guy? He ate like 12 dozen eggs or something.
Yeah.
What?
Gaston.
Gaston.
I don't
The
really
big
remember
buff
that
guy in
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast.
You do know all the Disney words, huh?
Yeah, I'm just
You
saying all
know,
the villains they were kind of like
movie. Yeah,
on that tip.
that's
Yeah,
true.
for sure. And the rest is history.
Yeah, and the rest is history. And
Oh man.
we've been hanging out ever since.
That is a beautiful testament of a
We've
dating
been hanging
app.
out.
Yeah, it is.
There are a lot of horror stories and a lot of, positive, beautiful love stories.
Yeah. I do think that a lot of it works because I travel a lot for work and
Yeah.
he travels a lot. And so it's actually funny. We actually end up in the same city a lot. Like he'll be playing in New York or I'll be playing, like you'll be playing in like, where else have we met up? I don't even remember.
Random places like Ohio.
Yeah, or
and-
something. And like,
Wow.
yeah. And then I'll be like shooting and they'll be like, okay, I guess I'm covering your show tonight.
Yeah. I'm not super woo woo, but I think there's definitely some fate to that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
The-
the universe is looking out.
The main ones were like London, for example.
Yes.
I was-
I was in
London at the same
London.
time.
Yeah,
right.
that's like a little bit more on the random side.
Totally.
Wow.
Well, you'll have to come to a show when things presume.
I would die too. My happiest memories are all at shows like with good people, just like loving, well-intentioned people,
Yeah.
having a good time after like training really hard and working my ass off and then getting a weekend to just like unwind and
Yeah.
be with my friends and chill and eat churros
Yeah,
Yeah.
churros all day.
and churros.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we'll get you on stage and you can like shake a bottle of champagne
Oh my
and pour it on
God.
the crowd or something.
You don't want to do that. It'd be so embarrassing. Like at every small show, I somehow already end up on stage.
She's like, that happened. Exactly
like,
how you described it.
Like doing like some dorky Asian version of like,
Yeah.
like just so embarrassing. But yeah, if it
No.
happens, it happens.
No, we'll get you to crowd surf
Yeah.
on an inflatable swan.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Matt, do you remember when
They better watch out for my flat feet.
yeah,
Don't touch the
it'll
feet.
be cute. Do you remember when we were in Tampa and you gave me that bottle of champagne to throw in the crowd, but I didn't shake it up enough,
Oh,
and
no.
I threw it on the camera guy, like went all over his camera.
It's just, yeah, it didn't even hit anybody in the crowd. It was just full on camera.
Oh my
Like, that's not
God.
waterproof.
I felt so
Oh
bad.
my God.
You've never seen MTV? You never see somebody spraying champagne? You got to shake it first.
Well, in my
I wouldn't
defense-
know how to either.
In my
Like,
defense,
in
I
my
was
defense-
wasted. I
Yeah.
was wasted.
I finally learned how to open a bottle of wine during this quarantine.
Yeah.
I'm 29 years old.
Yeah.
Like, that's problematic, but
Yeah. When's your birthday?
it's in December, Sag season. Yeah. I'm like half a Sag.
Yeah.
Spontaneous at times and then like super regimented the rest of my life.
I do
But,
love a good Sag.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you? What are your signs?
It sounds like you're saying a bad
I
word.
know, but
It sounds like we're saying
Vag. It's whatever.
Vajoka.
Well, no, I guess when, oh, God, I love a good sad.
I
It
tried to
does
say it like that
sound
on
really like-
purpose. I
Like,
was
you
trying to
creep.
whatever. I gotta be a creep to be with you, so it works
Yeah.
out.
Boom.
We're both Aquariuses.
Oh, wow. So what is that, March? No, that's
February.
February. Okay.
We're 6 days apart, and I'm 6 days older than him. So I'm his.
Why you're
Yeah, I love a
both
cougar.
chill.
I love a
Yeah.
cougar and I love a good sag.
Oh my God.
so insane.
This just went to a whole different podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, you're 6 days apart?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you technically compatible with each other? On
Oh, yeah,
horoscope
technically, all the technical analysis is there. Mentally, physically, would you say spiritually?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the numbers add up.
I mean, we're just the same person. And I think that can be hard sometimes. We're the same person by like textbook like definition, but
Sure.
socially, not really. I'm very much so an extrovert, and he's not. Which
Yeah.
is great because I'm like, I will party and like go out and like go to dinners and like go to lunch like 5 times a week. And he's like,
Yeah.
I can get one. Like I'll go to lunch one time, which
That's
is all
fair.
good. Like, do you, but like I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not drained
That's
by
a
those
good
things.
balance, and it seems like you two obviously love each other very much, but can do separate things and be okay with supporting the other person, finding their happiness.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's how me and Charlie are too. I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Like very cohesive.
So I was just gonna say, you said it's good on paper, so you put it like in an Excel spreadsheet, it all balances out.
Obviously, I did pros and cons when we first started dating, and
Yeah.
it listed all of my
She
girlfriends, and they all read through it and went through your whole entire Instagram. Of course,
Damn,
obviously. What do you think this is?
I didn't need to know you had receipts.
Duh. You gotta do your research. It's not a game out here.
She had
We're
a
in LA.
private investigator
Yeah.
following me.
Oh, wait, for real?
Fuck no.
Oh
I
my
look good in
gosh.
those photos though.
You were insane.
Because
Don't lie.
I knew you were following me, so I would like kind of clench a little
He's
bit.
lying.
Tighten my muscles
I
up.
did not fucking have a private.
I would like
Tell
look
the people
behind.
you're
me.
lying. That is not funny.
Don't cut this out of the podcast.
I know. Sure, wave back.
He was
Yeah.
squeezing his cheeks.
Yeah.
Me and Carl were on a first name basis. Carl, the
Oh.
PI.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
So
sick.
good. Do you guys have any idea when you're going back on tour and that stuff, or is that just like future, not even worried about it, no anxiety about it?
Oh yeah, no anxiety about it. I just don't even know if that future will exist.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. We're all gonna be in Mars pretty soon. I'm pretty sure. So
I think so. Pluto even.
yeah.
But it wouldn't be like the farthest thing from the truth that we would all wear space suits on Earth and go to your show.
I'll be in there looking real
Yeah.
cute with a little bejeweled
Yeah.
spacesuit.
Anti-gravity.
It's really weird to learn how to do everything that you normally do in a group by yourself. Like people do
Completely.
live stream DJ sets. I've
Yeah.
been doing 4 sessions a week. I'll write a song every day, and no one will be around me. It'll just be on Zoom.
Wow.
And I'm sure now you're training people virtually. It's like everyone's learning how to do it, and then they're gonna realize, oh, I just saved 5 hours of commute, and
That's
actually a
very,
lot of
very
money,
true.
and I'm more productive.
Very true. The thing that's missing is that energy and feedback system you get when someone hears your song that you just wrote, or like when I cue someone and it changes their form for the better. Like that's what I truly miss about like being able to impact people and have that instant gratification.
Yeah.
Maybe it's healthy that we don't have it right now, but yeah, is there going to be a future with it? I don't know. We'll see. Like modeling is going to be so different now. Like everything is very to the book.
I've been on set a lot actually during quarantine, which is kind of crazy, but it's so weird because when you like connect with someone, like how we connected on Skechers, and like, and then you're like, oh my god, girl, I can't wait to see you, and then you hug after, and you're like, okay, call me, blah blah blah. That's not happening. Yep. It's like you're like, okay, bye, and you're like, it's kind of weird. It feels like disconnected. It's
You feel like you're being used.
yeah, it does. It really feels like that, and like when you say
You're not even gonna call me. You can buy me dinner.
But like if you linger, I've noticed they kind of like shove you out the door.
Yeah.
Rightly so. Like everyone's got to go, but you don't stay and hang out, and you don't have those personal touches anymore. So
or like asking like like, do you guys want to get food, or like if you're shooting in like a cool location, like it doesn't happen. It makes me sad.
Can you imagine people that are really young, say 4, 5, 6, and this happens for 3-4 years? I don't know how I'm just saying dystopian future.
Yeah.
And this is their normal. Like they don't know any different. So that's how they greet people. They think that's normal to just, no, I'm saying like they're very distant from people. There's a whole generation now of kids that are just way too distant and they don't touch.
Well, I don't know about you two, but every time I see a movie now, or like I just see a commercial where people are shaking hands or like giving each other hugs, I like kind of something in my brain goes like, oh, that's allowed. Okay, yeah, that's good. That was like, it's not automatic anymore. So I can only imagine what it's like to be 4 years old at this pivotal, like impressionable moment in your life where your entire personality is built on your interactions with other children, and that only interaction is really over Zoom or whatever.
Like not playing outside with kids, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah. I mean, love languages, right? I'm a toucher.
Yeah.
Like what would what would I
same.
have done?
Same. I'm physical touch too, and like it drives me crazy. Yeah.
What would you say is a good couple exercises that people can do at home while they're locked down and they're trying to stay fit, but it's hard because the gyms are closed and stuff's hard. It's hard to be motivated, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love a good variation from like a squatting position down to a plank. And I know that's like automatically segueing into a burpee, but there are ways.
She's like, uh-oh.
I'm like, uh-oh,
Yeah.
girl.
I see what you're doing. It's not going to work on me.
Yeah, I think people need to, if they have access to weights, go ahead and incorporate weights into your practice. Start to move a little bit more slowly. Squats, lunges, overhead press. These are all basics that will tone your entire body. But yeah, by adding some resistance, you're actually going to see those gains instead of continuing to do all the body weight stuff all the time. It's a perfect method to do body weight stuff. But in order to change things up and progressively overload your muscles, you need to add a little bit of challenge and resistance. So if you have those, even soup cans work. I was working out with cans of chili my first week.
Nice.
It was
And
great.
then how many reps would you say, or like sets? Like we have no idea. Like
Yeah, so for strength training, you typically want to do 6 to 8 reps of an exercise, and that's probably like a heavier weight. If you're doing body weight exercises, like thinking lean, mean, and toned, 12 to 15 or 12 to 20. If it's like jumping jacks, go all the way to 20.
And then how many are in those reps?
So you would do, for example, I would give you a set that was 20 jumping jacks, 10 reverse lunges, 5 push-ups, and then you pop up and give me 16 high knees.
Okay.
Like that would be a total body toning thing, and I would tell you to do that 3 to 4 times
Got
through.
it. Okay.
That equals a complete workout. You can do that easily from home and
Amazing.
feel good about it. You'll probably break a little bit of a sweat. And I've been really forcing people to get outside. I think it's good for their happiness levels.
Yeah, for the sun, man. You need the sun.
You need to be outside. And I know it's scary for some people, but grab your mask, get outside, like go for a walk, because just breathing some fresh air is going to be so stimulating for your brain.
Yeah.
And it's going to make you a happier person for your partner who you are at home with.
So we like to end these, and we like the person to give a little bit of advice, pertaining to their topic. So what advice would you give someone who's just trying to get in shape and like is intimidated? Because it feels like a lot when you look on Instagram and like girls are all like obviously getting a lot of surgery, but it just seems intimidating to step into that world.
Sure.
Not to call anyone out.
Just saying shit.
Yeah, I mean, social media presents such an epic problem, right? For the expectations of what our bodies should look like. And it's important, my advice to women especially young women, is that you are unique, you are beautifully made, you are meant to be strong, and the way that you can, I guess, reach your potential in the gym or fitness-wise is to be consistent, to find girlfriends or guy friends that are going to keep you accountable, that are not going to judge you, that are just going to encourage you. And it's okay to have those negative feedback loops of like, hey, you missed a day. And then realize, oh, okay, I better get back into it. There's some tough love involved with it, and you just have to embrace it. So consistency and accountability. And finally, just learning to have fun with it, because fitness is for your entire life. It's not like, oh, just because we're now stuck at home, like make it a part of your life so that it doesn't seem like a chore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're
So I
dropping
really
some
love to
gems
know.
on us.
Fine. I'll go work
Like,
out.
fine.
Come on.
I'm going to watch
guys.
your lives every day now and be writing like, we're watching stuff. We love you.
Yeah, you have full permission. Just trash talk us in the DMs
Please
as
do.
much
Oh
as
my
you want
gosh.
to motivate us.
I could never. You two are so wonderful.
Oh, we love
and
you.
it's fun to witness your love
Yeah.
IRL.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
girl. Well, we love you, and thank you for coming on.
Love you guys.
I'm not racist. My friend's black.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course. Hi, you guys. Okay, so we are going to do a couple giveaways this month. And my first one, I'm so sad because I have to give these away, but like, whatever. They're so freaking cute. Okay, so this brand called Mason Miru, Maison, second word Miru, sent me these super cute earrings. You should follow them on Instagram at Mason Miru. And they sent me these beautiful gold earrings, these hoops that I want to give away to you guys. Okay, so these are called the Architect Hoop. And look how freaking cute these are, you guys. I really wanted to keep these for myself, but whatever. Okay, this is the Architect Hoop. And has this cute little ball that goes on as the back. Boom. And so I'm going to give these away to you guys. And so all we want you guys to do is to subscribe to our podcast, I'm Not Racist, My Friend's Black, on YouTube, and then just tag a friend in the comments. And after you subscribe, we will choose from our Instagram and we'll decide who to give these away to. So stay tuned, you guys, because these could be yours. These things is real cute. And they're gold plated, you know what I'm saying? They last for a long time and they're beautiful. And also I wanted to keep them for myself. So it's like, subscribe. Okay, love you guys. Good luck.